Hello guys, it's me, Rural Fool Show, and welcome to another episode of Teaching with Rural Fool Show. And today, we're going to make a classic game. It's called Donkey Kong. This was the first game ever in the Mario franchise. And today, I'm here to teach you how to create your own Donkey Kong ports in Scratch by hand. Alright, so let me tell you what this game is about before we start coding. Congo Bongo, aka Donkey Kong, is up here throwing barrels at you, and you're Mario, and it's your job to avoid the barrels as much as you can, move around, jump, and climb up ladders. Time to get coding. And I am changing my upload schedule to one video a week, so I hope you would like that, because it's gonna be way easier for me to branch out and stuff, all that jazz. Now you want to get when green flag clicked forever, if then, but after the when green flag clicked, you want to add a go to X position and Y position. So if the right arrow key is pressed, we are going to move 10 steps. Alright, and now we're going to copy this code and then put it back into the forever loop. If it becomes bright and yellow like this, be sure to click the stop button once that happens every single time. Now we will change the code to left arrow, and it's going to walk in the opposite direction. Alright. Now, in the game, there's ladders. So we're going to paint a sprite, and we're going to name it Ladders. There. Now, we're going to make a simple little ladder by using the line tool. Make sure to be accurate to the game as much as possible and make your ladders bright blue. And be sure to set the size of the lines to about 4. Do 2 sides like this. And now do some lines across. Now this looks quite like a ladder. Now we're going to go to the mouse tool, aka select tool, and we're going to drag and select our ladder and center it in the big bright black center right there. Now we're going to go back to Jumpman, aka Mario, and now we're going to do another if then. This time we're going to do an and. Okay. Now go and do key up arrow pressed And once the left part of the and block lights up like that, put it right in there. And the next one is we're going to be touching a color. Hit the eyedropper button, and now we can select the color of our ladder. Now we're going to put it in the second side of the and. And we're going to go back to here. Now we're going to change our Y position. X position is left and right. Y position is up and down for those that don't know. So we're going to change our Y position by about 4. Okay. Now we're going to replace this code. We're going to duplicate the code. And now we're going to take this out. Now we are going to add a not block and put it in the second side of the and block once it lights up. Now put in the slot in the not block, put the touching color block inside the not block once it lights up, just like that. And now we're going to put a repeat 10 above the change Y by 4. And we're going to duplicate the same script and put it in the up arrow key pressed if again. And now we're going to do the value of our Y to about 10. And the value of us going back to our normal on the ground position is going to be -10. There. Now we're going to try to code the we're gonna try to code the barrels. So we're going to go to choose a sprite, make sure to search up ball and get this yellow ball right here. This ball looks kind of identical to the barrel from the actual game. Okay, now we're going to put the barrel right next to Donkey Kong. And we're going to, when flag clicked, forever, go to -79.74. Actually, let's put this before the forever loop. Now we're going to go, we're going to go here, and we're gonna get a glide block. And then we're going to make the barrel glide down the ladder, and that will be another glide block, and then make it go to Mario. Try to go to Mario. And we're going to go here, and then we're going to wait 1 second, and then go back here. We're going to duplicate the go-to block, delete the extra code, and put it right here. Now look. This is what happens. Now let's take a brief moment to just move around. So, alright. Now we're Mario, we can move left and right with Mario with the left and right arrow keys, and while we're not touching the ladder, we can jump up high like this. And now we're touching the ladder, and now we can go up like that. There is a increase difference from when you're touching the ladder and hitting the up arrow key and when you're not. So for example, once you're not touching the ladder and you're hitting the up arrow key, you jump by 10 pixels. And when you are not touching the ladder, when you are touching the ladder, you go up by 4 pixels until you went up with your ladder. And there. Now, we're going to put this code back, and we're going to rename the ball sprite to Barrel. Barrel. And now we're going to do a separate code for the barrel. And we're going to do if touching Jumpman broadcast a new message that's going to be called Game Over. Now, once you're done titling your message, hit the Enter key to save it. And there. Now, put this inside the Jumpman if script. Now we're going to make a separate sprite called GeoScreen. And now we're going to actually make this bitmap. Bitmap is a more pixelated version of vector. Now we're going to do the fill bucket tool, make our fill be completely black. Now click on the canvas, and now our whole entire canvas is filled with blackness. Now we're going to do some body text. We're going to make the body text red, and our font is going to be serif. And now we're going to type game over in all capitals. Now we click off. Now we supersize it for more users to see it better. Center it. Now we're going to center it on the game screen. Now, to make it go to the middle, we are going to backspace each number here in the position thing. Now it's completely in the middle, but we want it to hide once we're not dying and show once we are dead. Now we're going to go, one flag clicked, go to X and Y 0, 0, and we're going to hide. Now grab when I receive game over, show, and we're going to stop everything that's happening in the game. This will stop the entire game so it doesn't keep going on once you die. This will be more easier for new programmers, but I'm sorry if you wanted to add multiple lives. But I'll cover how to do that in a different video. Alright. Now, we're gonna get touched by a barrel and we're gonna see what happens. Boom, right when it touches me, game over. And you can't move at all, there's nothing to do, just pure perfect. Next week, I'm going to be releasing a video on how to get the Congo Bongo, Donkey Kong, and Jumpman, aka Mario sprites. See you guys later. See you next time.